Alright TM Nation, these are the newly released Tranya T6 True Wireless Earbuds, which I've had for just about a month, and this company is known for providing really good value by packing in a lot of features that you typically don't get from other brands at their respective price points. These are no different as they do come in at $59.99, but at the time of the video, there's also a 10% off coupon for them on Amazon, which makes picking these up a little bit sweeter of a deal. At that price, you get compatibility with the companion app to customize your sound and other functions. These are compatible with aptX Adaptive. They offer multi-point connectivity, CVC 8.0 for clear voice calls, and impressive sound quality as well. But of course, you're not going to be able to get every feature under the sun at this price point, so I will cover the good and the not so good in this video so that you can make a more informed buying decision. Starting with the unboxing, inside you'll get the normal stuff to include your user manual and other documentation, a USB Type-C cable to charge the case, multiple sets of different sized ear tips, and you get your case along with the earbuds, of course. The case design is fine in my opinion. There really isn't too much going on the outside besides your Tranya branding on the top and your USB Type-C charging port in the back. The form factor should be fine to throw in any normal sized pocket with minimal bulge, and right now I believe the rose gold color is the only one that's available, but you never know, this could change in the future. But overall the case does feel substantial in the hands, like it will withstand some wear and tear. Unfortunately it does not support wireless charging, so when it's time for you to juice it up, the only option that you have is to use a USB Type-C cable. And battery life wise, the case will provide up to 25 extra hours of use, which is nice. But if you're looking for what you'll get on a single charge with the earbuds, you can get a maximum use of about 9 hours, but they do feature quick charging, which will give you about 2 hours worth of use from only 10 minutes in the case. Moving on to the earbuds, they don't have any stems, hooks, or wings as you can see. They're more of a standard earbud design. I wouldn't classify them as mini earbuds as they do take up a decent amount of space in the ears, but they never have felt overly large or overly heavy while I was wearing them. Now I did switch out the stock ear tips for a larger pair that came inside of the box, and I've had no issues with them being uncomfortable or causing me any ear fatigue, even for longer listening sessions of 6 to 7 hours at a time. And for exercise, they did slide around a little once the sweat started flowing, but it really wasn't as bad as I was expecting because like I said, these don't have any ear hooks or wings to keep them in place. Overall, I did have to reposition them a few times during my 30-minute jump rope session, but they never completely fell out of my ears. The IPX5 water resistance rating also kept them from malfunctioning on me even once I had them sweaty, so if this is a concern for you, you should be okay with using these for exercise as long as you don't submerge them into any liquids. And I usually cover call quality a little bit later on in my videos, but I do want you guys to hear how these perform even when I have noise going on around me. These do pack 2 microphones in each earbud, and they rely on the CVC 8.0 algorithm to focus on your speech while rejecting some of the noise going on around you. I think that they do a pretty good job in this area, but as always, I did take samples for you guys so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 14 Pro. As you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on them. Now I'm not going to do any type of editing to this sample, and the room is relatively quiet at the moment, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how these will perform in that type of environment. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. I'll go ahead and be quiet for just a moment so that you guys have a better idea of how loud it is. And I'll go ahead and start talking again. So this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can focus on my speech while rejecting some of that ambient noise. As I mentioned earlier, the T6 earbuds are compatible with the Tranya app, which provides you with the ability to see the charge left on the earbuds, select from pre-built EQs and create your own, access the user manual on the go, customize the playback controls, and toggle on or off the low latency gaming mode. I do have to say that this app is more bare bones than what you'll get with some of the competitors, but it is nice to have the ability to customize your experience to an extent. For Bluetooth connection, these do support dual connect, so you can use one earbud and keep the other in the case if you'd like to, and I haven't had any issues with any noticeable latency watching YouTube videos on my Galaxy Z Fold 4 or my iPhone 14 Pro. Mobile gaming was also fine using these in the gaming mode, as it did cut down on the small amount of lag that I was getting while I played Call of Duty Mobile with the gaming mode disabled, but when I toggled it on, everything became pretty much instant. For the sound quality with these guys, I will say that they do sound good, especially at the price point. Now, I did create my own custom EQ from scratch to be a little bit heavier on the highs and the bass, with the mids dialed back just a bit, and that's exactly how they come through, which is how I like to listen to my music, which is mainly R&B and hip hop. With them tuned in this manner, I'd say that the detail is decent to good. I can hear most of the background instruments and vocals as long as I don't crank the volume up too much. In my experience, the best sound that you'll get out of these earbuds is at about 75% of the max volume. If you start to creep up above that, that's when they can start to get muddy and you start to get quite a bit of distortion. But if you keep them at 75% or below and you tune them correctly, you can get some nice bass out of them and respectable highs and mids as well. Now, I wouldn't say that these are bass head certified earbuds, as I was not able to get them to provide an extreme thump, but if you're somebody that wants a decent level of balance, these will do that for you. So taking everything into consideration, fam, these are just a solid pair of no frills earbuds. I'm not a huge fan of the rose gold color, so you probably won't see me wearing these out, but the specs are good for what these offer at the price point. No, they don't feature ANC, transparency, wireless charging with the case, or a feature-packed companion app, but the sound quality is respectable, the call quality is impressive, the battery life is good, and the fit in the ears for me is comfortable as well. So if the color is not a deal breaker and you're familiar with the typical Tranya sound signature, I don't think that you'll be disappointed with the T6s. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.